On this anniversary of the Affordable Care Act, I remember those struggles, the leadership of President Obama, the stewardship of Speaker Pelosi, the strong votes in support of people within the Congress and advocates like us from all across the nation.
The passage of the Affordable Care Act was such an exciting moment. Just taking on a broken system that had been rigged by insurance companies for decades.
People had a collective sigh of relief when the passage came because so many people who didn't have access to affordable health care now were able to get the care they need.
Plainly put, the ACA stands for the notion that every family in our nation should be able to receive health care and not go bankrupt in the process. And looking back now on everything we've accomplished, it's hard to overstate the importance of the ACA on the health and financial security of the people of this nation.
Not only did it expand coverage and provide special assistance to poor and working families, it also put in place important protections for patients, such as protecting coverage for those with pre-existing conditions, eliminating lifetime limits on coverage, and it secured coverage for young adult children in all families until they turn 26.
Since the implementation of the ACA, young people have seen their uninsured rates cut in half. Many are now able to stay on their parents' insurance, while others have access to quality, affordable coverage through Medicaid expansion and the health insurance marketplace.
Think about the number of parents who now have the ability to ensure that their children are going to be able to access the primary care they need. What a huge sigh of relief that is for them to know that they have the security of being able to keep their children healthy.
Bottom line, 12 years later, we believe that the ACA continues to provide us with a solid foundation on which we continue to build to advance health in America.
The Affordable Care Act has made a difference, and it's withstood attacks in the courts, attacks in the Congress, attacks across the community, but it has withstood the test of time, and it has made a difference.
You know, the ACA has given us a phenomenal foundation from which to build, and now we have to look at extending postpartum Medicaid coverage for new moms and babes for the first full year, and we also have to look at Medicaid expansion in all 50 states.
We need to protect the Affordable Care Act because health care is a human right. Everyone needs health care, and access shouldn't depend on where someone lives, the color of their skin, what language they speak, whether they have a disability, or what's their gender, sexual orientation, gender identity, or their age.
We take such pride in how important this law has been to our society, and we and tens of thousands of healthcare leaders we partner with across the nation are committed to working every day to protect the law and improve the law.
Produced by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.